two worlds within the third world itself. And there are three sorts of third world country. Some poor, some rich but with too many people, some simply mismanaged. But there is only one sort of poverty. Forty countries are unable to feed their people. 25% of humanity hungry. The nations of no account. The planet's losers. Few governments can ignore family planning. Indeed, there are signs of a reduced rate of increase in parts of the third world. Even so, world population, now 5,000 million, may double before leveling off in the 21st century. The next 2 decades will see the biggest increase ever, largely in the poorer countries. What of the West? Industrial nations, employing a tiny fraction of their workforce on the land, became the most successful farmers in history. How could this have been, when the temperate lands grow nothing for half the year? One crop to Africa's 2, Asia's 3. The answer lay in a chemical and energy usage no poor farmer could afford. So the high-income countries became the custodians of glut, worrying how to get rid of it, agonizing where to store it. There is food to avert famine, but seldom where it is wanted. Famine tugs insistently at the world's sleeve. We have a duty to relieve it, and many give willingly. But will philanthropy falter when no end seems in sight? High hopes were based on the Green Revolution. Miracle seeds, yielding more quicker. But the seed has not been found that gives something for nothing. Bumper crops need water, fertilizer and pesticides. The Green Revolution suits those who can afford it, a help to poor nations rather than to the poor within those nations. Small farmers are the heart of the third world. Without encouragement and price incentives from their own governments, more and more will flee the land, drift to the towns, join the global dole queue. But do what we may, this earth is inequitable. Its rainfall random, fickle in its gifts of fertility, rewarding or defrauding without rhyme or reason. Nor have we found a way to rearrange geography. The best we have devised is overseas aid, though not all agree on the form it should take. Do the answers lie in engineering or in human terms? Is this the wisest course, or merely the showiest? New thinking about poor people, about helping them to help themselves. Low-cost equipment which can be made locally. Modest incentives for the many. Everything small except the potential. For there are 4 million such villages in the Third World. There are, of course, the problems of man's own character. The politics of hallucination. Fantasy, where realism is most needed. The paradox of poverty, that small nations should feign bigness, the weak pretend strength. Man is a mixture of destructive and creative impulses. Frequently torn between the two. His thirst for extreme solutions has led to the overthrow of at least 250 regimes over the past 40 years. In the 2,000 years since Greece and Rome, mankind has grown 25 times. What is ominous is that half of that increase has occurred in the last 35 years. Now, the biggest generation in human history approaches its reproductive years. The push of people. A quarter of all who have ever lived are now alive on this earth. Man's dramatic rate of increase is unstoppable for 2 generations at least. If we can grasp the scale of our crisis and bring to it the vision and wisdom it demands, there is hope for all on this planet that the challenge of human numbers will yet be met.